Alright, you guys, I haven't done a thrifting type video in a long time. I just thought that we could come to this thrift store, check it out, see what they have. This is their furniture section. I'm actually looking for a table and chairs. I don't have a table and chair set at my house. I'm curious to know how much this is, because this is actually kind of perfect because it's small. If you don't know, I live in a 1966 single wide, and you know, single wides really don't have that much space. So I'm gonna ask about that table. It is very chilly today, so if I seem kind of like I'm cold, I am cold. Here are all the bikes. I did not know that they had more bikes. They sometimes have bikes on the inside of the store, and the only thing I don't like is that they tend to be pretty expensive. Like, this is $65. I remember when bikes used to be really cheap, and I think I might be inquiring a bike as well, because I do have to figure out a second form of transportation to get to work. But overall, this is not too bad. Another thing I'm looking for is suitcases, because I do want to do some traveling, but it's not going to be immediate, so it's just something to think about. Moving along, they have a lot of stuff in here that I have honestly never seen before. Ooh, I actually really like this chair. This chair is not bad, but $40 for a used chair. I don't know. But they have like a whole furniture set over here. They've got all sorts of things. They even have kitty stuff. My hand is starting to shake from the cold. It's already cold here. I'm really sad about that. But I'm going to see if they'll give me the price on that table and chair set. And if it's not too much, I might see if the hubby wants to come pick it up. I probably could ask them for help to get it in the van as well. But let's see how much it is.
I'd show her and ask her how much.
So I took a picture of it. We're going to go inside and ask how much they want for it. So apparently it is supposed to snow today. Oh, I don't want to deal with snow yet. I had a feeling because it's getting closer to the end of October, and that is just how it is here. Okay, so we're going to inquire about the table. He did say that the prices of the bikes are high because they're trying to make money off of them, which, you know, is fine. I understand. I just don't want to spend too much on a bike that I'm going to have to maintenance. So I might even consider getting a new bike. We'll see. We'll see. Because some of those tires are really bad. And bike tires are not really all that cheap.
Then how is Sassy doing? Good. I haven't seen her in a while. She's a great lady. Oh, yeah.
Alright, I have my sold sign right here. We are going to buy that for $20. I'm pretty excited about that. I know it's going to come from some of the money I made on DoorDash, but the week isn't over yet, and I have the whole weekend to do DoorDash. So I'm really excited because we need a place to sit and eat. I'm so sick of not having a place to eat. We have been literally just eating with the food on our laps in the living room on the couch, which leads to a mess when you have kids. Alright, you guys, we're gonna check out the remainder of the thrift store. I will say this is how we stretch our budget. This is actually really cute. Love that. I don't know how much they want for it though. $5. Not too bad. I've also thought about making gift baskets for the holidays. This is a cute basket. They want $5 for it though. I like to buy my gift baskets fairly cheap. This one's $1. If you have adults in your household or in your list of folks, gift baskets might be the best way to go, because you can get a lot of stuff at Dollar Tree, Dollar General, thrift stores. This thrift store is one of my favorites. I actually really like coming to this thrift store on a regular basis, so that way I can see what we need. And honestly, it really does help my budget. It really does, to buy utilized items that no one else wanted. And I'm fine with it. It's new to me. Makes me feel happy that I didn't have to pay full price for something. It's definitely a win-win situation. This umbrella is so cute with the dogs on it. Oh, love it. Love it, love it. I tend to buy all of my clothes thrifted as well, and that includes shoes, because they have gotten so expensive, it's ridiculous. One thing that I also wanted to mention is that when I got married, my dress kind of looked similar to this, but it was also thrifted, and I think I spent $65 on it. So if you are thinking of future life events, or you're getting married, you might want to go this route, because dresses are expensive, and a lot of times the dresses at the thrift stores are just as good. The other thing I wanted to mention is that the holidays are coming, so if you need serving platters, serving plates, you don't necessarily need to buy them expensive. And I have never once been commented on by a family member or friend that they noticed that it came from a thrift store. Actually, these are pretty. Nice. I also like to find vintage things while I'm here. I'm a sucker for vintage stuff. This is pretty with the swan. $3. I remember when I was a kid, my parents had a lot of glassware, and we had a lot of the crystal that everyone thought would be so popular, but now you see it at thrift stores and no one really likes to buy it, but I think it's pretty. Also, like these little platters here. See, this is $2. It's pretty. I also feel like it makes it look festive. Here's a really pretty serving bowl as well. I have something similar to this at home. Got it at a yard sale. We also have the same mismatch dining sets that we've had for a long time, and I thought to myself, I really don't love them, so eventually down the line when we move, we have decided that we're just going to try to find something that we actually like. This is actually very pretty. Oh, this is cute with the flower. I see a lot of these punch bowls and a lot of the thrift stores and yard sales I go to. Does anybody even use these anymore? Let me know in the comments down below. I will say that my husband does have a love for mugs. Someone sent him a Kermit the Frog mug, and he hasn't used it yet, but he definitely loves it. This is also a place where I get some of my canning jars. I don't can very often, but I do like to store things in some of these bigger jars. I'm into the primitive living style, but these don't have lids, so I'm going to pass on them. If they had lids, I would buy this one and that one. But canning jars galore. There are so many canning jars without lids, but if you knew that you needed these jars, you can easily go buy lids somewhere else. This is something that I would normally resell on Facebook Marketplace. If it was $5, I probably would buy it, but it is $10 and it doesn't have a lid. So I'm going to pass on this, but this is an opportunity to look at something that may make a little bit of income. They also have tons and tons of Christmas stuff, which is my ultimate weakness. I am a sucker for everything Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. Oh my gosh, look at these. If I could just have a Christmas house, I probably would. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, I absolutely love this. These are pretty. Are they in there? Oh, it looks like there's only 2 of the 3 in there. Yeah, only 2 of the 3, but that is pretty. Very pretty. They also have more Christmas stuff up here. I'm not into porcelain dolls, but I hear that they do resell at a good value. If you collect porcelain dolls, let me know in the comments below. This is actually quite cute. I do collect snowmen, Santa. I also have a thing for reindeers, but I definitely love the snowmen. These remind me of my childhood. How funny is that? See all these snowmen? Super cute. Another thing you could do is resell Christmas stuff online. I don't do it as much anymore, but I used to do like lots where I would do multiple of the same item. But I'm curious to see the price on these. This still has the Goodwill sticker on it. $2 for that. You can always haggle at the thrift store as well. This does not have a price on it, so I don't know. I might buy the snowman. I don't know. We'll see. I'm really trying to stick to my very small budget when it comes to thrifting, and I try to just really only get the things I need. That's kind of cute. I don't like that it has that there. Maybe that was supposed to be up there. I have no idea. Some poinsettia. That's pretty as well. No price. So I don't know. Snowman or not snowman, that is the question. One thing that does save me a lot of money is I do buy all of my kids' stuff thrifted or very much so on sale. I am a junkie for Ross, Marshalls, stores like that really do help me out in my budget. My oldest child doesn't want as many thrifted things, but my youngest does not mind because for him, it doesn't matter. But my oldest, he's getting to an age where he wants to be trendy and doing all the other things that all the kids are doing, which is honestly pretty normal. I don't miss these days when we had piles and piles and buckets and bags and storage containers of toys. I am glad that I am almost out of the toy stage, but I do have my youngest who likes to play with toys. I also have my oldest who does like figurines and action figures and stuff like that. So we're not quite out of the woods yet, but we're not buying little kids' toys. Now, something like this would be something up my youngest son's alley, but what's going on with this guy? He's missing his arms. So we're not going to be buying that. This is something that would be an interest, but I would not buy it. But this is a good way to stay on budget when it comes to buying your kids toys. Buy them at a thrift store, get them for free. Go to the Buy Nothing groups on Facebook. Even these Barbies. They may not all have clothes, and you can definitely fix up their hair, but Barbies alone are very expensive. Can't forget about the thrifted kid clothes section. I just picked up a whole bunch of clothes off of the Buy Nothing group on Facebook Marketplace that I'm in, so I will definitely be making a video of that. I don't know if I'm going to post it over in the regular YouTube channel or if I'm going to post it over here in the second YouTube channel. I will say, if you could like this video, if you like these kinds of videos, that would be great. I am trying my best to just create content because it is my favorite thing to do. And I get it, not everybody loves thrifting videos or used items in general, but look at how cute this guy is. Some bunnies, a bear. Can't forget to look at the DVDs because this is one of our forms of cheap entertainment, and even though there's tons of streaming service online, sometimes I just want to watch something that we own. And there have been many a times in my life as a broke mom of two where we have not had the internet and we've had to pull out the movies. The other way that I save money is by buying used books. I buy tons and tons of used books. I know I can go to the library, but a lot of times we read books a little longer than the library allows, and it's nice just to have around, especially when snowy days come and you need some little bit of entertainment. Just a little bit of entertainment. Something different from the norm. Also, this is a great opportunity to buy some books for gift baskets if you're making gifts for other kids. Alright, you guys, so we made it to the end of the video. I am not gonna lie, they wanted $1 a piece for the books, so I went ahead and picked out some little toys, little trinkets for my boys. This shark little truck thing does move around, which I think is kind of neat. Something unique. This was less than $1. This is for my youngest child. He likes sharks. Also, little Jay will get a kick out of the alligator. It does shoot water, but it's just kind of something funny that he can put on his shelf. I ended up getting a couple of dinosaurs because my 10-year-old does like dinosaurs, so adding that into the mix of birthday stuff. I would normally show the table all set up, but unfortunately we're going to have to do some rearranging, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.